The department just released their own video, back to the story of Phoenix Police, of what happened, with a kind of a play-by-play of the timeline showing how things escalated very quickly after the president's rally in downtown Phoenix. Donna Rossi is live outside police headquarters. Are there any major revelations here tonight, Donna?
Yeah, I think there might be, Nicole. You may remember that very early on, in fact, the very night of the protests, about 11 o'clock that night, Phoenix Police Chief Jerry Williams came out and said that her officers did not deploy tear gas on the crowd until somebody from the crowd first deployed some kind of a gas on her officers. Now, in the video that they compiled from a number of different sources, including social media, they showed us at least 2 instances where they say gas canisters came from the crowd at the police officers before officers deployed tear gas on the crowd. And we want to show you that. This is the video of at least one of those instances with a canister police say is full of gas coming at officers. Now, they say that their tear gas is not this color, and they point out that officers standing right there do not have gas masks on, and they would never deploy gas without telling their officers first to don their masks. Now, in this 15-minute compilation they released, they point out that they did use pepper balls specifically targeted at a small group of protesters who were covering up their faces, who had moved up to the front of the pedestrian fencing and were starting to tear it down.
Right now, they're trying to breach our fence. Officers are using pepper balls. They're targeting only those people actively engaged in violence. Only this small group attempting to breach the fence is being targeted. What they're also doing is they're not using them as impact weapons at this point. They're using them to disperse powder. That's why they're striking the ground.
Now, police wanted to be clear, and they admit that all of the video that they compiled into this 15 minutes is only one perspective of everything that went down that night. This is by no means, they say, their final exploration of everything that happened that night. They have hours of videotape to go through, as well as police reports to review. They've been working on this, they say, since the Wednesday morning after the protests, and they will continue to work on it until they come up with a final assessment of everything that they can figure out what went on that night. We'll, of course, have all of the video on our website for you, and we'll continue to follow this story as it unfolds.
Okay.
Reporting live in downtown Phoenix, Donna Rossi,
I'm
Free
sure
TV.